Good morning. Yeah, I like doing art. I don't showcase it like as much. I don't consider myself an artist VTuber, but that was actually what I studied in college. I have a bachelor's in fine arts, and illustrations. I've got a degree. But when I started my VTuber journey, I wanted it to. It was an experiment because like where I grew up and stuff like that, or, just people around me. I was known for I was the artist friend, okay? And I wanted to kind of break out of that and see if people just liked me for me versus like me plus art, if that makes any sense. I love doing art. I don't do it as like a career or anything like that though. Pico Pico! Hi! Hey everybody! Welcome, we just started. Roy! Dracoso. That's a fun name to say. Fluffles! You're a sheep! Beep beep, you're a sheep. Welcome in everybody. Hi, I'm Cherrily. I'm a gremlin cat girl of the internet. It's fine. Today we're working on pixel art today for stream avatars. I'm making a stream avatar set that I would like to put up on Steam eventually. Well, thank you. What were you doing today? Y'all are very lively. Hi. Who's this Cherrily? I don't know. This crazy cherry themed cat girl. God, I don't know. I have no idea. You play Tiny Glade. I love Tiny Glade. I've not played like any of the updates since Christmas though. I kind of want to get back to it. Tiny Glade. I can't talk. Tiny Glade is great. It's such a zen game that lets you be creative without having to worry over the details because it does all the details for you. I mean, you can, but it sort of makes decisions for you in some ways. Made a second country. Ooh. Ready? We're going. It's a very neat experience. Yes. The sheep were in charge. I do like the little sheep. I also like the ducks. Have you made the pond and poked the ducks? That's also fun. The sheep and duckers. Yeah. One of the sheep had a burb? Really? Like the sheep can have their own pets? I didn't know that. Or it just kind of follows it around. That's so fun. I might get back. I might play that sometime next week. You're gonna giving me a hankering to play Tiny Glade again. It is a good little like zen game. It's so nice. When I played it last, we did it for Halloween, like on stream, and I made like an Addams Family house kind of version. It might be able to make it a little better with the updates, but that was a fun build. I wouldn't mind trying a few more things. But I definitely appreciate you. Bring your people by. Make sure you rest up. Stream's done. Get yourself some snacks, chill time, food. I'm not sure what time zone you're in. If you started on the U.S. side, you started pretty early. It's 10 o'clock here where I'm at. 10 in the morning, a little after 10. I started late today because I was fighting with Photoshop. It decided to like yeet its window into like a weird part of my screen. You're in Australia, so okay. This is nighttime over there. It's late. Aussie sheep should be in bed. I want to visit Australia. I always want to go. I made it to Japan. Australia would be fun. Like Australia and like hop to New Zealand. Just kind of like hit those sides. I think it'd be great. It'd be nice to get out of the US for a little while. Why? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh yeah. So like I would go back to Japan. I'd like to go to Australia, South Korea, New Zealand. I'd like to hit like just different places in Europe. That'd be fun. Just places I want to go. I want to go see stuff. I have coffee this morning. It's a coffee morning. Try to use the Crocs and lick the Dunny spiders. I want to see, like, there's some places in Australia where, like, they have spiders that just kind of cover the landscape with their webs. Because I think there's, like, an area where the water rises during a certain time of the year, so all the spiders kind of, like, move out and, like, cover stuff. And it was, like, it looks really cool. Oh. Hey, thanks for the donation. Oh, my headset's dying. Thanks for the donation. Hold on. Appreciate you. Every morning is coffee morning. Yes. A lot of people are like, oh, Australian like wildlife is crazy. It's out there. I mean, yeah, it is, but like American wildlife isn't that far off either. We got our own stuff too. All right, I'm gonna have to change my headset. It's gonna be a little weird for a second. I can hear again. Woo-hoo. I have a headset which is really nice. I can just change out the batteries and just switch them out every once in a while. Civil War, Emu War, yeah, it's the same. Emus are no joke, by the way. Don't mess with those. Don't mess with kangaroos either. But we got bears and boar, bison, crocodiles. I mean, we got stuff too. Moose, yeah, moose are dangerous. Moose are hella dangerous. Actually, deer are dangerous. So, like, more people get killed by deer because of car accidents every year. Emus versus medium small firearms. Emus win. I believe it. I believe it. Bison. The funny thing is, okay, it's no secret that, like, the current U.S. government is making a lot of cuts to a lot of government programs, right? And that includes the federal parks and stuff. And a lot of these federal parks and then rangers and stuff is basically there to keep people safe from the wildlife. And a lot of those people got cut. So there's been posts about like, oh, we're just waiting for bison tourist season because people gonna die because some people are stupid. Like, I'm gonna get up really close to this bison so I can take a picture and get gored to death. Yeah, it's a fluffy tank cow. Oh, where I live, I'm in the state of Tennessee. We have bears. We got bears. We got boar. We do have mountain lions, but they are the less aggressive variety than the West Coast ones. We have bobcats. We got a couple of venomous snakes. We got a couple of venomous spiders. It's just stuff and things. I will no longer take our auto industry advantage. I don't talk politics on this channel, but I'm going to tell you now, like, our current government is dumb, and no, I don't support it. Stupid. They're idiots, but it is what it is. I did my part. I went and voted. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Yeah. Thanks, Trickles. But Australia would be fun. Besides, like, going and see, like, the actual wildlife and stuff. I want to see what Aussie life's like. Most dangerous animal in Norfolk is the swan. Yeah. Swans a little, like, angry. The geese here are angrier. Canadian geese are a menace. More so than swans, I think. This is fine. When I went to college, we had a lot of geese because we had a very established lake around campus. We had a lot of geese that would just kind of come up on land and just sort of take over. They would chase students all the time, constantly. They live beside. They're cute. They are cute. I will say they are cute. They can be very aggressive though if they think you're a threat. They'll almost sit in your lap. Aww. Yeah. I feel like Repo's making ducks cause trouble. I've played Repo once. I hope to play it again here soonish. But yeah, the little duck. Don't pick up the duck. It'll throw a tantrum and you into the next life. You have Repo, but you still haven't touched it? Maybe we should play. Oh, I gotta check something. I'm gonna follow you. Alright. You've been followed now. Mikey! Hi! Yes, Repo is pretty fun. Good afternoon for you. It's a lot of fun when you don't have friends who try to destroy everything. Yeah, usually there's like one person that's like just sabotaging stuff for funsies. I like the audio jokes that people make with it. There's a cat in the couch. Good afternoonsies. Mikey's just coming out of his couch. He's doing just fine. Well, okay, so explain what's going on here on my screen. We're eventually going to get into art here. Yeah, so, okay. This is the sprite sheet designated for stream avatars, and like their first 5 animations have to be set. So you have to have these first 5 decided on. And then after that you can make as many as you want. But this is the layout for stream avatars. You have to have an idle animation, you have to have a walk or run animation, you have to have a sit animation, a stand animation, which I think was originally part of like the old stream avatars. They've updated where stand doesn't really do a whole lot as an animation, except for when you're getting up from sit. So I just turned it back into an idle. So it just bleeds into this one because you see like a stand animation for all of like 2 seconds, not even like a second, and then it's gone. So I tried it didn't work out. So it's same animation as this one up here, but there's a stand animation and then there's a jump animation right here. So this is what this is, and then below that we're gonna scoot down here. Below that we have more. We have an attack animation. So like I said, my little character can be holding something like a sword. We're gonna have a sword and some baseball bats and all that stuff. Yeah, 2 hours of eating. Yeah. Yeah. Doing art on stream is not always productive, but it's fun. Not always productive. It's kind of the same. I haven't done it in a really long time, but like trying to do art while you're at a convention, like if you have a booth and you're working on commissions for people, I find that's difficult. That's hard because people want to come up and talk to you, or they just want to see what you're doing. So you've got like a physical audience, like actual physical eyes, like staring at you while you're drawing. A little intimidating. It's something you can get used to, but ooh. But yeah, this stream art time is like, I would say like 25%, 25%, yeah, 25% productivity, and like the rest of the time is just chatting. Yeah. Put a baby bunny who's just opening its eyes and you'll laugh. Aw, I think bunnies. We're gonna have bunny ears for them first too. They're gonna have like all these accessories I'm gonna be making for them. It's great. So these are kind of small. I purposely made them small so I wouldn't have to make them overly detailed. So these are in a 64 by 64 block. They're actually smaller than that, obviously, because the blocks, this block right here is 64 by 64. But this is probably more like a 48-inch sprite or something like that. I actually counted inch, not inch, but pixel. So it'll be easier to make accessories and stuff because they won't be as detailed. I started out with a version of Ragnarok Online just to like play with it and understand stream avatars. And it was nice. It looks good. Of course, it's not mine, so I can't post it like up on Steam. But and it was very animated, but it was extremely detailed. So making your own like parts and pieces for it was too much work. Too much. Bunny, yeah, bunny. All right, how do you pronounce your name, Mr. Nugener? Nugener. Yeah, I figured it was you, Cat. How are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. You better be doing good. Good job. Coping with life. But you got a partner with you, so that's good. That should help, hopefully. Aw. No, that is sad. It's rough losing a pet. Hey, Nimby! I see you there on YouTube. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you right away. I had my window in the wrong spot. Hi, Christian! Do-do. Ba 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 ba. Oh, what was I doing? Oh yeah. It's Pokemon stuff. I don't even know if you can't even see my can't. Yeah, you can. You can see it over here. Okay, so here's my icon. So you can see there's the attack pose. This is the falling pose right here, and this is going to be a lurk pose where there's going to be something in front of the avatar always. So like a box. We're gonna put people in a box. Get in the box, or like a pillow fort or something right here. This is a wave animation, so you can wave at people. Be like, hi, hello. I don't know what this one is. I forgot. This looks like the fall animation too. Oh no, okay. This one's damage. Or this one's fall and this one's damage. They do the same thing. I was like, I forgot what I did. This one right here is the fart animation. Because for some reason, Stream Avatar has like a little fart animation. I don't know why, but it does. So I made a little animation to go with it. And this is the gremlin mode, where you just stand there and look like a goblin. That's this is. You became a normie. I mean, it happens. Sometimes you have to, like, transform into norminess just to get by for a little while. It's fine. I've done it. Putting you in your box? Yeah, you're in the box. Into the box. Well, see, here's the thing. Once I get all the avatars made, then I make the shelf, and then I put you all on my shelf. Everybody in chat goes on my shelf. Become my collector's item. You'll be mine. You'll be fine. You love it. It's very comfortable up on my shelf. It's like climate controlled and everything. You don't wanna? We'll see how that works out. I need a shelf to put you on. I must display you properly. I am so proud of y'all. Jaffa cakes. You threaten me with a good time. How dare. Love Jaffa cakes. Yes. Oh, I like the raspberry ones. I think my local grocery right now has only the strawberry and orange ones. I am still a little sleepy. Like, waking up this morning was slow. Yes. But, okay. Let's open up another one. Let's see. Open recent. We've got the eye blink that we're working on. This is the animation for the eye blink. You can't see much of it right now until I zoom in. And then we're also working on... We'll go to the idle one so you can kind of see everything. Bloop. Turn off extras here. There's the avatar with a face. It's got a face. Oh my gosh. My kino. My other goal is once I get like the base of these down, is I'm gonna start making VTubers. I'm gonna stick Mikey in here. Mike's gonna get custom VTuber. Yeah. I will collect you all, including Mikey. But we got the eyes going. I was trying out different eye styles. We're trying this out over here. Okay, you guys zoom in. So we get to choose eye colors today, and we get to choose. We're gonna do eyelash styles because there's lots of different eyelash styles. So we got these different ones here. We got like that, that. It's lots of different types of eye styles for everybody. And then we got, I tried a kitten nose. So it looks weird from like here, but like when you zoom out, it actually makes more sense. So let's go to print size. Yeah, now it looks a lot more like a cat face. Little kitten nose. But aside from that, we are also trying out different colors of like eyes and such. So everybody gets to choose some. Now here's the question, y'all. Should I make it where you can choose one eye color and the other eye color? Do you want that? where like you can actually have like the heterochromia eyes look on each different sides. So we could do that. Oh, we also were doing skin tones too. This is the first basic ones, but I wanted to do like different colors as well. Having the different, like the heterochromia options. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll make sure it's in there. It'll be a few extra steps, but it's not too hard. But like our typical skin tones right now. But I would like to add unusual skin tones like green and red and pink and blue. I think would also be fun. And we might go ahead and start working on that part today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the different eye colors. Mm-hmm. So with these, I guess we could start with, we'll just use this as a base. So yeah, our basic skin tones. No, what do we do next? Red? We gonna try to do red? Red tone? Red's hard. I feel like red would be difficult because it's just so it's super bright. So like in some ways like bright red's not gonna work. You have to use like a muted version of it to make the skin tone work. So you can have the Oni type, right? So we can have creatures. Make sure we can have our creatures in here. We want creatures, right? Y'all are little creatures. My little creatures. So let's see if we can come up with a palette for red. Might end up being a little bit too pink, but we'll see. We will test it right now. This is not too hard to do. We sample all layers, so that way we can select. We're gonna go up to the top here. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. And then we'll probably implement this so you can help me test stuff if you want. We'll be turning it on and off a few times to make sure that things are working. Is it on? Is it off? So this will be the first thing that people will be able to choose will be their skin tone. I feel like this one might need to be a little bit darker. Right there. Darker and brighter. So we're gonna try that again. think this one got too muted, so we went from here. Probably just want to go brighter. We're just keep going up the circle here. That one looks like it got too bright. Let's just take it back a notch. And then go up again for the nose and the highlight. Just a little highlight. There's only like 3 dots there. It's the nose and the knees. They get the little highlight. Okay, that comes across as red skin a bit better than the other one did. Let's just zoom out. Zoom out to see how it looks far away. Okay, I know that's good. I think we'll sit with that one for a moment. And then we're gonna do a pink version. So we'll do red. Leave that as red. Nice, nice, man. Just create a new layer. Alright, with pink, I think we want to do like a soft, dusty pink, right? So what's going to be our darkest color for soft, dusty pink? Try this. Boom. This might not be light enough, but we can change that too. Since we're on a whole new layer anyway. Y'all have any favorite VTubers that have like an unusual skin tone? I guess the two off the top of my head would be like DK Alistair, which is also part of Hyperdrive, and then of course Jeffy Bebb. Jeffy's on a hiatus right now, but Jeffy's like full-on green alien skin, which is cool. I know there's Goblin VTubers. There's like the Oni VTubers, which are kind of basing off some of these red tones from. Adds a very pink. I think I want to make it lighter, but instead of going through and changing like everything, I'm just gonna go to my adjustment layer here. We're gonna do our hue saturation here. So I think the gradation's fine. I might need a darker this color here, but I want that saturation up just a bit. We're gonna keep going lighter. I definitely wanted a much lighter tone. Yeah, I like that, except I think I want this color right here to be darker. Pink skin! We got the pink skin tone. Whoa. I thought about like maybe doing stripes or something like that, but I don't, or making stripes available for skin tones, but I don't think the avatars are big enough for that, so we're just not. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna rename this pink. These might get changed later. Nothing's like permanent. We're do a new layer. Pink skin tone. Could be pink colored. I would like to do like a couple of versions of green. Like I want like goblin green. But then I also want like a spring green and like a blue green and a pale blue and a pale purple. I also want gray and I need to do those too. I want gray and like a charcoal color. Whoops. I didn't select anything yet. I forgot. That's very green. We'll start with this first and then we'll adjust as we go. It's not actually bad. I need a brighter nose. That's actually kind of cute. It's very goblin green. Is little goblin. That makes me want to make little, like, I was going to do elf ears, but maybe I should make little goblin ears. I like that. I used to put goblin. And then I want to do darker, more foresty green. We can mute them a little bit as we need to. I don't know if this one's going to work as well. This looks very mint. Does this not look very mint to you? This is very mint. I'm not sold on that one. I don't... I think it just needs some color adjustments. So let's go in here. We're going to do our hue of saturation right here. This fun thing in Photoshop, and we're going to play with colors. Look at... Yeah, it's minty flavored. First, we made it lighter. I think it'd be prettier lighter. They look a little washed out now. Oh. Goblin's not nearly as washed out. Let's just do some individual color changes here. I think it just needs to be a little darker there. Helped quite a bit. Okay. So we got goblin green, we got alien green. Red is Oni. What would pink be? Faye? Fairy? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna want a blue, but I think we're gonna want to go violet blue. So back to the top, we're gonna start another one. So when we're done with these, when we finish making our color variants, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save each page as a PNG. Like we're gonna turn the background off, it's gonna make it transparent, and we're gonna save them all to a file folder inside the Stream Avatars program. And then we'll have to go into the Stream Avatars program and start turning it into a gear. These are called gears. So like these will be overlays of the regular like avatar itself. And people will be able to choose them. And the little menu down below people's streams, they'll get to choose like all the skin tones that they want. And we'll probably get to the eye colors and stuff too later. I feel like I need to make a library of all the colors that I use so far, because I tend to like to use the same colors to keep palettes working together. Now this is gonna have like hundreds of colors for sure, but being able to mix and match clothing and things like that later, like people who really want to dress up their avatars want things that kind of go together. So it's nice to use similar color palettes that you've used in other parts, so you can have a mix and match thing going on as you go. But for now, this is what it is. Zoom up. Is this the right color? It's a blue purpley color. Let's do print size. Okay. We'll just call it Dark Elf for the moment. I think I want to make another purple version though. How purple do we want? Good highlight there. About 200%. Purple skin. We're purple now. Woo! No, I don't want that. Purple. Right. What other colors? Oh, yeah, we're gonna want to do a light white, like a legit white kind of undead color, and then what? Charcoal. Do we want like an orange? Should we put an orange in? We should put an orange in there. I think it needs to be distinctly orange though, because otherwise it will look kind of like the tan. So how do we do that? It's like tiger orange kind of color. Alright, it does not look good with that purple. We'll see how this goes. I feel like orange is one of those colors it's kind of hard to work with, for me personally. It's hard to get it right, especially digitally, which is weird. Digital orange is tricky, but for some reason, like physical, like color orange, no problem. But like digital, it always never seems bright enough. Like there's some sort of brightness that gets lost with digital orange, and it's really hard to explain unless you've been somebody who works with like physical media versus like digital media. Orange just doesn't always come out like it's supposed to in digital media. Very creamsicle-y color. See, I don't like it. There's something about it I just don't care for. So do I need to make the outline even more distinctly orange? Let's find out. The color I had before, this one's very distinctly Tennessee orange. If you're a UT fan, Tennessee people know about that. See, this is starting to look coral and not very orange. Smash! We smash into orange. I don't like it. I don't know why. There's just something about it. It's not working. This outline needs to be distinctly different. And this is one of those that we might have to cross, like here, where we're crossing the line of the color wheel. We're like moving the color wheel versus moving the shade to make it work. So I'm saying I'm moving this versus this here, even though, like, I am moving this here a little bit to make it visually work. I'm having to change the position on the color wheel versus changing the shade. And now he looks like a little fiery boy, and I kind of like it. Look how much better that is. Color theory. This is actually how a lot of games will do their sprites. So when they choose a palette to create these shades to sort of like make it pop. Not only do they change the up and down of like the actual like here, so like they're going back and forth between these right here, going back from bright to dull by adding black and white. They'll change this too by going up and down, because like we perceive yellow as lighter and we perceive the red as darker. It's going to be the same as like we perceive this like cyan color as of course lighter than this one, but they're the same brightness. But it makes things pop. So like if you're going like up in a lighter color, but you're also going to want to go up in the color wheel too. So like this is what I did with the orange. I start with like the red is dark, but it's technically the same sort of brightness. Not exactly, but just stick with me. And then you move up here to give it a sense of getting darker or lighter. Color theory is weird. But also our eyes are weird, so I'll just label that fire. Fire! Alright, so fire, we got purple, sort of a darky elf, we got alien color, we got a goblin color, we got pink color, we got red oni color. I feel like we need a type of yellow. I feel like regular yellow won't work as well though. How do we do yellow? Might have to do something similar where we cross over the color wheel versus like the shaders. Because this light yellow is nice. That's above here, above my head. This is fine. But the one below it, it's not dark enough. It's bright enough. It's not dark enough. But when you start adding black to yellow, it turns into snot color. Chartreuse starts to like weed its way in, and this is not anybody's favorite color. There's very few people who love this color. So to make the yellow appealing, we'll have to do something different, I think. And that's why I assume we're going to have to cross over into a different color area of the color wheel. We'll test it. It may or may not work out. This might end up being too bright, and what I'll probably do is I want to adjust it with the hue. Because I want this to be much more pastel versus bright, because the items they should be wearing should be much brighter than their skin tone versus the other way around. So some of these still may get adjusted later. This is the very top of the wheel, very bright. Too bright. See if we can fix this a little bit. Kind of loose. Here. Actually. No. It didn't take much. There's not much steps between these two. Might need to make this one darker. We're getting there. We're getting close. He's like the sun. Okay, yeah. That one's fine. Purple. I think we need one more color. I tend to like blue-green. We had like this alien one, which is close, but it's not quite that blue-green cyan I like. So we're gonna do one final color one, and then we're gonna get the white one, and then we're gonna try to like put it into the stream avatar. I needed a stretch. You get to see how it works on screen. In this instance, I think I like this color. That's great. That might be too much. Might be a bit much. It's probably too much. It's fine. It's okay. We're definitely gonna have to adjust this one here. This is like neon. Photoshop does not like using 25. There's something about it when you skip over it, it's just like, no, you don't get 25. It's somehow still very bright. I think there's too much of a jump between here and here, so I'm gonna take this picture. Is that dogs? I think I hear dogs. I think I hear the doggos. It's not enough. Not enough! I don't think it's a big enough change now. Brighter. Yeah, I think this is when I need to take out the saturation a bit. It's too saturated. Okay, that feels a lot better. This looks like mermaid colors. What? This is... Hey, Lightning. Oh, Foxtrot's been clipping me, I see. I'm making little avatars for you. So I can keep you forever. we're gonna say Aqua for now. We'll just call it Aqua. Okay. We've got all the colors. Now let's do gray tone. We're just gonna copy that, I think. Well, actually no, we're not gonna copy that. Let me turn that off. I'm gonna go down to here. Making copies of this layer. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna desaturate. It's gray now. You get a gray body. We want kind of undead body, so we're gonna leave a little bit of the color in there. This is very undead. Zombie body. We now have undead. And we're gonna do this one. Do this again on the wrong layer. That image. I'm also gonna take the saturation out. But lightness out of it too. $60, that's too dark, I think. Charcoal skin. You broke Facebook? How'd you break it? It's not that hard though. Pixel art is good. It's going well. We're making skin tones right now, so I have all of the sprites ready, and I'm currently making all the skin tone options for like the first choice, I guess, for creating stuff. Kyrie, hi. Good morning. It's magic. It's not magic, but I guess experience helps a little bit. So okay. We got all these colors. This is the base skin tone. We got light. We got a fair, which is kind of similar to the base, but it's just like pinker. We got a tan and a dark skin. We got uni skin. Pink, which we don't have a name for. What do we call this? Fae? We call it Fae. Fae skin tone. It's fairies. We got goblin. Goblin. We do alien. We got the dark elf. What do we call the purple one though? Is this one the dark elf? Is this the moon elf? I don't know. This one we just called fire. It's orange. We got the sun. We got light skin tone. We got the aqua skin tone. And we don't. That's the base again, but we're not gonna use that. So we got undead, skin tone, and charcoal. So you can have all the different colors. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dark One. I appreciate you. Hello. Yeah, I feel like choices are good. One of the things is with like my Ragnarok one that I was using for a little while. Everybody was like this weird white, I guess, white person, white coated avatar. Let me put it that way, because they were really more like a weird pinky peach flavored avatar. Is if you ever looked at like Ragnarok Online avatars, I mean they're kind of a strange color for skin tone, but but I wanted to have people have options for once. We want options. Okay. We got all of these in here, so we gotta come up with proper names. Just this one. Purple skin as coloring attempts. Yeah. I think making a little pending avatar will be fun. It's not purple, that's what? Totally pinkish purple. Yeah. It's amethyst color. That's what we call it. For now. Amethyst. Or lilac. Yep. Yeah, maybe like aquamarine, jade. Or does it be like all it is different ones? I could change the name for it later. I'm gonna have to make like there's like a little. So, I think in the menu when you create the stream avatars, of course you go to the little menu where you get to choose all your little options. You can create a little like icon to show what it is, and I plan to do that. That's going to be a later thing. That's a detail that doesn't have to be done right away, but I think originally it's just going to show like it shows the first frame of this, so it'll be this here for the colors. Let's start up stream avatars and we'll see if we can load this in here. See if I remember how to load it in. There's a couple things we have to do. I might have to go back through a tutorial again to remind myself how to do it. It's not hard. There's just a couple things you have to make sure you turn on to make sure it's working. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I'm so sleepy. At lunch. Turn off Steam for a second. Wait for this to pop up. Okay, where are you going to show? Where are you on my screen? Okay, good. Exactly where I wanted you to be. Okay, so this is the back side of stream avatars right here. It logs you in, of course, with your Steam account or your YouTube or whatever. You can like log in into a lot of different things here. We are going to go to the avatars and gear section here. See, I already have this loaded in. Kind of cool. And do I have this? Yeah. Okay. So I can show you it now. I want to go ahead and connect it, and you'll be able to see it. Where's my chat? Decide to go better. Here's everybody in chat right now. Oh, there's doubles of everything because there's. I'm showing me and the screen, so yeah. I'll move this over so it's not doing that for the moment, and I'll move it back when you get to see the back side. So, yeah, you're all naked. No, there's no skin tones. There's nothing. This is the base. There was 2 DKs. I moved it. I had to put these in to make sure everything worked. Okay, so you hit exclamation point. You can wave. And then, like you can see me waving. Well, I don't know if you see me on stream. It's kind of below the stream for some reason. Go back. Yeah, you wave. It's you. Yeah. You. And then I fart on y'all. Why do I have caps lock on? Hold on. Gremlin. I can't spell. Yeah, you can jump. See me? Look at me go gremlin. I'm just sitting there doing a squat. So I can attack people too. If you go, I don't know if I have it activated. I don't think I do. My panel is not activated currently. Well, dang. That's okay. I don't need to have this on for too long. We'll play with more stuff in a little bit. But for now, like I can pick you all up, and toss you around. So, yeah. grab lightning. Look at you struggle. Woo. Grab Foxtrot. Bye-bye. Yeah, making shimmies. I got you, Rusian. We're testing it out. We're testing the animations. And I'm about to add some more stuff. Y'all go flying. It's fun. I can do a sit. So boop. I did a sit. Just stop. Little dancey animations. That's a built-in one, so. Yeah, and of course you can jump, because there's like jump games things. It's cool, but we know that it works now. The little peoples. Look at all the little peoples, they're all good. So. We're gonna disconnect that. So we'll go back behind the scenes here. I'm gonna bring this back down so you can see what I'm doing. This program is really fun if you just want to play with it. It's a one-time fee on Steam, and then it gives you like a certain amount of space to store everything, and you can share it with other people. Like you can share your file with other people, and or you can post it to Steam and they can download it themselves, which is what I want to do eventually. We're not quite there yet. We're getting there. Okay. Back to avatars and gear. So we got all our animations in. Some of them you have to tell them like specific things to do, like there's delays or whatnot, or to hold a pose at the end. We're not going to get into that. We're going to try to make a gear set here. So, put a folder. Okay. This is what it looks like on the inside here. See some of my messy like work here. In the inside, you got your avatars, your backgrounds. You can make bosses. And then this is where we're going to be dropping in our skin tones right here. So gear, so we'll be making a new folder. Skin tones. We're going to minimize that for a moment. Yeah, everything's subscription nowadays, which is awful. It's not great, but it is what it is. A lot of that came with Netflix. Done. All the way back through. So it's just base. Put on screen to make sure there's nothing else. We have to make sure the background is turned off, so everything's transparent, and there can't be any other things in there. If there's pixels floating around in here, you will see it on screen. They'll be floating around, or they'll flash on and off as it scrolls through the different animation frames. So you have to make sure this is clean and ready to go. Looks good. So we're gonna save it. Save as a copy. I have my own little stream avatar thing, so I'm gonna make a new folder. Skin tones. Nice. PNG. Has to be a PNG for transparency. JPEGs do not support transparent backgrounds. Alright. This is the tail. Just gonna use one word, makes it easy. Save. And we just keep going through all of them. Wow. Save as a copy. Right here. It's fair. Save. This is the tedious part when you're making this stuff. This is the tedious. Oh wait, we don't need that. We don't need the base because the base is the base. Save as a copy. I gotta do all of these. Every single one. And then we'll move them all over into the program here in a bit. Well, so exciting! I always hold my H too long. Whenever I'm using caps lock. Spelling that wrong. Is it spelled with an E? Amethyst spelled with an E? How do you spell amethyst? Hold on. It's Google. Yeah, it's spelled with an E. Okay. I got it right. I had it wrong, but I got it right. Dyslexia going on. So, okay. This one might be too bright, the sun one. I think file prep is really what takes the longest. File prep takes a long time for a lot of things. I haven't done it in a while, but when I was making items for Booth for Void avatars, prepping the files for other people to use and get it set up so it makes sense to other users took like a lot longer than I expected. Because like building like the art and stuff, of course, it takes a while, but I would say like 20% of the time was just setting it up for people to be able to use it. Almost there. All right. They're all supposedly in there. Do be yeetable size. I'm not yeetable. I'm not 4 foot. You're just a little guy, yeah. Found oak trees. Sweet. She's on the Minecrafts. You and Shad went on an adventure. Where? Advance Warrior, hi. I'm over there. I'm very curious about the adventure. Every now and then. Oh, it's because I have one screen over here. A lot of my chats on this side here, even though technically the chat's over here. But and then I'm looking down because my tablet's down today. How are things? Things are good. We're doing art today, which is always fun. This has been my like little side project for like the last week or two. Before that, it was Minecraft. I was in Minecraft last night. I didn't do a whole lot last night, but I got in just to like poke around for a little bit and check up on the server. Make sure everything's working. Do good. Okay. Let's save this so we don't lose our progress. And we're gonna minimize this. Alright. Allowed gear. Okay, we haven't added anything yet. So we're going to open the folder. Actually, I want to just delete that because we're about to drag and drop the other one. Two. Alright, we got skin tones here. Did I close the other one by accident? We got 2 of these here. We're just gonna do this. Bloop. Now we got a copy of it over here. Hopefully this works out the way I want it to. We're just gonna minimize that. We're gonna save and reload. And now we got to give it permission to use this. This particular avatar right here needs permissions to use certain items. You can have different avatars that don't have permissions to use all the item sets. It gives you some like functionality. But you do have to go in and say, yep, this one. Okay, so now it should show up here. And everything is not in its place. Why is everything not in its place? Scale should be 1:1. This is the part I forget. medium blocks. Having fun with D&D. The D&D's tonight. We get to play tonight. I'm sure I would definitely will have fun. But oh, it is a frame animation, so maybe this is what I need to change. Aha! There it is. Found it! Okay, so I had to tell it this is also using a sprite sheet. So you can use individual animated, like singular animations, and like this. Okay. Hard to explain, but I'll see if I can show you. So you can use a sprite sheet, which is what I added here, or you can use what I had before with eye blink, where it's one continuous like animation. So for the eye blink, it just keeps going. This is for a slow blink, that's why there's so many frames. Like only the last few frames actually has the animation right here. But this instead is going to be overlaid into stream avatars, and then you just choose where it sits in one frame for every frame, versus like giving it a full sprite sheet. So this is really good for like little mini animated parts. When, say, the sprite sheet is good for clothes, like if you have an outfit that you're trying to put together, like a shirt, it's going to look different in every frame, like too much, so it's easier to draw it on each frame. While this is going to be in a stationary spot pretty much on every avatar, so you just only have to make it once. It makes more sense if you're working with it like all the time, but there's two ways to approach it. So you could do the strip sort of animated, or you could do the sprite sheet. In the instance where you're changing like the whole avatar, like the skin tone, it's usually better to use the sprite sheet. We'll go back to that. So yeah, D&D's tonight. Yes, so I'm making little animations for stream avatars. This is part of what the Pixel project is here. So now we have access to all of them. Oh, I have to change all of them. So we're gonna have to go through every single one of these and make sure that this frame animation is turned on. So again, more file prep. File prep, amethyst. So frame animation. So 64 by 64 and apply. We'll just go down the list. It seems like it's a little complicated, but it's not. And the tutorials for this are pretty straightforward. They have them on the Stream Avatars website, so you can go look it up. There are people who do more in-depth stuff. You can create like gotcha loot boxes and all sorts of crazy things with this if you want to. And you can even code stuff into it. I think ZZZ from Hoyaverse made a specific set specifically for their game that you could use. Which was fun, using stream avatars. I thought that was kind of neat. Flame. I like it, but it's really bright. I might have to change that. We'll see. Once we get the eyes on there, we will know. So we go to page 2. Click the thing. Okay, I think that's all of them at the moment. I'll leave it on undead. We're gonna... This up here is your save. Oh, my eyes. This is your save and reload to make sure everything sticks. Only Cherrily, because it's a prize. I thought it might be fun to, like... I'd have to ask permission for anybody that I made a VTuber of, but turn them into loot boxes. Not loot boxes, but like prize box, because there's games you can play in this, and you just like collect avatars. It's like, oh, you got this VTuber today. Haven't decided yet, but thought it'd be funny. Okay, all of these are supposedly in here. Supposedly it's saved. We can test it. I want to go to... I need to open the extension link because I don't have it set up yet. If you want to play with this too, you can go here and turn it on. I think. So, probably. And then I want to hit connect and see what happens. See if this works or not. Alright, so everybody's going to still be in their same colors. I want to move this over to this other screen. Here. Waiting for avatars if I chat. Okay. Okay, under the little sandwich list, I'll bring this over where you can kind of see it. Right here, here's this. Under here, there's skin tones, so I should be able to change myself blue. I'm blue! I'm blue! Yeah, no, thanks, Lightning. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm blue, a-dee-da-bee-da-ba-do. Peek! So now you can choose your colors. I'll have to do that off stream, but like usually like the little dashboard is underneath my stream. I have to reactivate it. I forgot that I haven't done that yet. Also under the little sandwich here you have actions, which lets you do a little bit more things. You can push the buttons if you need to. So I could choose people. I can go after Foxtrot. Go get Foxtrot. Watch. I'll go make my way over there. This is DK. There's Mikey. Just run! Attack! This is rude. Yeah, a little bit. I can hug Kyrie. Kyrie's right there, so. Alright, it's working! That's all I wanted to know. I just needed to know if it was working or not. It is. It's great. It's good. That makes me happy. Put this tab up here so I can find it again. Made every type of coffee? What? I need it. I need coffee. It gives you speed buffs? No way. Did Pending drink the coffee? I feel like Pending needs to drink the coffee. See you, Advanced Warrior. Thank you for stopping by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect this for the moment. I just need to make sure it worked. Looks like it's working. Got it. Okay. Well, it did a weird for a second. Hey, we've got our skin tones in there now. Hooray! Figuring out the eye blink thing's gonna be something. Okay. So, let's see. It's gonna be a gear. But I'll have to have a right eye and a left eye. And I think because I'm gonna have eyelashes are gonna be separate because you get to choose your eyelash shape. So the eye itself is just like a 3x3 square pixels. Right eye, left eye. Okay, I might be able to separate it out. I'm trying to think of what would be like the most efficient way of approaching this. Go back to Photoshop here. We're gonna go back to our base model. Alright, so we have the eye blink, right? And that's where it's gonna fit on the character, right there. Lots of big head space. Big head space for your pixel brain cells. Okay? and also cute hairstyles. So the one thing I noticed, like when I saw somebody else on VGen posting like little bean sort of like pixel animations, and they were super cute. Ugh. They were very cute, but like the body itself wasn't all that detailed. What they made detailed was the hair and the head, so you could recognize who it was. And it's kind of the direction I want to go here. It's big head, should be big head, like so you can see the hair, understand what's going to happen, like who it is, just by its shape and stuff. But like the rest of it's gonna be very minimal. I'm gonna have to get some coffee for Minecraft. I started to build a tavern in Minecraft, and I got super distracted. Like being focused lately has been hard. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. I don't know. Not enough slippies. I think what I can do. Yeah, I ended up just like taking care of stuff and like hanging around with Shad. which is fine. It was fun, but I did not get any building done whatsoever at all. I think I can I'm not worried about eyelash style at the moment. Just blink animation. Oh, okay. These are... Let's see. We're going to turn that off. Go on screen. Anything else showing? No. Select all. We're copying it together. We're copy merged. Not paste, but undo paste. We're going to paste in place, so we have to make sure it's in the same spot. We'll turn off all these. So that's the full animation. We're gonna lock that to make sure we don't break it. And we'll unlock this one. So this one, we want to be able to do the 2 different color eyes. We're gonna have to do the same animation, but for each individual, like for 2 different eyes, but not move its position. Okay? Can't move it from its space. Into a bridge stream, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna select every right eye. All the way down. We'll see if we can get the animation working today, make sure that's working, and then after the animation we know that's working with the 2 different segments, then we will start deciding on eye colors and eyelash shape. I'll be working on this a lot. Later when we get into making like individual fun little like items and props and stuff, I'll be opening it up to chat for suggestions. And things to put into stream avatars as little items, fun items and whatnot. For now we're just getting like the base kind of deal. I want to get like the base going and some basic, really basic clothes. Some underwear, so we're not naked the entire time. And after that, then we can start like really like deciding what extras we want to add. Right. Fit on screen. Everything's selected. We're going to cut that, and we're gonna paste in place. So now they are all on different layers. So this is the left eye layer, and this is now the right eye layer. As it is, I can go ahead and load this into the game. It's just a simple blue eye colors, no special colors at the moment, but to test the animation out, I can probably go ahead and start putting this in here. So, save as copy. Down to stream avatars. We need a new folder. can't be in the same folder. So I'm thinking about how they organize it in the little like in the menu for chatters, and they have to be on 2 separate ones. So this is going to be right eye. And I need another folder for left eye. Right eye blink. PNG. So I don't think that was the right eye. That was the left eye blink. I'll just fix that here. Yes, replace it. Okay. Now we have those done. We're gonna go to our folder, back into gear. Stream avatars. Right eye. And left eye. I might have to have a default, like an eye default underneath. Otherwise, somebody's always going to be missing an eye. I'll have to figure that out, because I feel like if they don't decide to choose the eyes, they might like just not have one. Possibly. All right, we're saving and reloading. We should have new gears now. Wait, maybe we gotta go allow it. So we gotta go turn them on. We didn't turn them on, so now they're on, they're allowed. Now I can see them. Left eye. Alright, this is an animated one. How big is this? 1152. Okay. This one. Select frame. Right, I have to move this into position. I have to move all of them. Zoom in a bit. Alt to adjust entire rows. So if I hold Alt, I'm assuming. There's the eyeball. Don't mind my face. Is that where it's supposed to be? I need to look at my other Photoshop. Okay, now it's supposed to be in line 2 away from the nose and in line with... So that was correct. This is where it's supposed to be. And now it's not correct on all of these because some of these bounce up and down. We have to adjust those individually. But we'll get there. We're going to add the right eye too. That's where that's supposed to be. This is going to be tricky. I think I need to add a base. And the eye color is going to be separate. I might have to like change this a little bit. We'll save that for the moment. Just save. It's not correct. I'm gonna go back to my Photoshop for a moment. I blink. So I'm gonna turn this off. Full animation. Save as a copy. Our stream avatars. So now we're gonna do folder. Just do eyes. And this is gonna be I'm gonna change the iris color is what it's actually gonna be. And then this is gonna be okay. We're gonna do this one first. I'm also gonna save this. Save it, gotta save it. Allow it. You gotta turn it on. There we go. So both eyes are in here. So we kind of see what's going on. Myung hi. I have no idea who Lunas is. Let's zoom in here so we can see what's going on. Now we gotta place every single one of these. Wow. Remember to save. Yes, I did. I was wrong. So it is down. It's supposed to be right there. Okay. I thought it looked a little weird. Go back to stream avatars. So that's the correct spot. Now we have to move every single one of these. This is probably going to be a little bit painful when I do every single eye color. That's going to be a task. Oh my gosh. This is usually why it's better to do sprite sheets, but you can't do that with this type of animation. Because it's on a different pace and pattern than the rest. So. We're just floating little pixel eyes into place. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But we're gonna test it here in a moment. Make sure everything looks correct. I'll do the really tedious work after. All this work. This is the tedious stuff. So you gotta have a lurk box, but what else can we lurk behind? What else can we have our avatar peeking over for lurking? Pillow fort was one of my other ideas, but I don't know what else. Oh my gosh. So the eye colors, I'll have to do this individually with each eye. So I'll have to go back in and I'll have to change the position of every single one. And I'll have to do it twice for like left, right, eyes. Alright, this is about done, so we get to test it here in a moment. Looks correct. Save. There's something about this where you can make sure it's always loaded, but I don't. Positions. Yes, it's animated. I wonder if it's under shop editing. Nope, I don't think so. I'll have to look that up. We'll test it here in just a second. Okay, blank copies animated. Preview. Well, I'm gonna test it real quick. I feel like I'm missing something though. Yep, lurking for you, yeah. Yes, they're not on there. I want to. There is a way to add it in automatically. Oh yeah, see, it's not in the I section. There's nothing for me to choose. Okay, so that's not correct. Disconnect, okay. Go back to avatars and gear. That's probably one of the things I was looking for. That might have been one of the issues. My angry face. Let's try connecting again. I gotta go merp. I'm missing cookies. What? Yeah, I'm missing cookies. Now can I choose them? Waiting for my avatar. Click to authorize, please. Let me in! Do it? No. It's not showing up. Why is it not showing up? Wow. Well, yeah, I'm definitely missing something, but I don't know what yet. It's unallowed gear. It's not showing it here. See? So it's... Maybe it's this, the unique position. I don't know what I'm missing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
Mhm. Still not showing up. Scream. Well, I don't. Saved it and everything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like watch watch tutorials again. I'm missing one like small something, and I just don't know what it is. Ooh, stretch. So that should appear regardless, and then it's on the top there. And then when it comes to sorting here, the eyes should be over the skin tone. Maybe it's this one. This right here. No, see, Z index is 1. That's what it should be. Because, like, skin tones. This is also on 1. Scale's correct. Well, maybe this is what it is right here. I had the wrong animated one. Let's go back to skin tones. Put that back on the Z axis right there. I should see this anime, but it's not. Wow. Been busy for. Do I need water? Actually, yeah. I gotta drink something. Yeah, we're merping now. Because I can't get things to work like I want them to. Yeah, it's not showing up at all. That should be correct. Wait, didn't I just change all of these? But no, it's not. What happened? Aw, I moved all of these. And now... That's correct. I'm stumped. I might have to look for it off stream for a little while and figure out what the heck's going on. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know what it's all about next time. I'll be like, well, this is what I did wrong. Skin tone work. See, it doesn't even show up here. Look, you go in it's not in the gearbox at all. So I don't know. That it should have a folder at least. Like, oh. Should be stuff in it, but there's not. Nah. That exists. Well, wee. See you, Rima. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do some research offline. Oh well. Next time. It's lunchtime now. It's time for lunches. I tried. I'm missing probably one really basic something, and I just don't remember what it was, so I'm gonna go back through the tutorials and find out what it is. There's something that I'm just not picking up right. Either the layering is wrong, or I loaded it in wrong. Like maybe I have to load it in as a GIF. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But tonight I'm going to be on Kyrie's channel. We're going to be playing some D&D with lots of windows. So definitely tune into that. It's usually around 8, 9-ish. I don't know if we've officially set up a time, but typically it's around 8. And then tomorrow night, because we're not playing it tonight, we're playing Horizon Zero Dawn. We're gonna start that from the beginning. I was gonna do that tonight, then I forgot there was D&D tonight, so we'll do that next go around. So I'm just gonna turn this off for now. We did make some progress though, so I'm not worried about that. We made progress. Let's save that. We are gonna make sure these are saved. We'll probably be working on this a little bit some next week. and we'll be playing Horizon more. We'll probably have extra streams of that, or 2 streams of that, probably one of these and something else. Might be Minecraft, it might be something just random. Could be we do chat streams again. We'll do like half chatting, half something else. We'll see. But tomorrow night we do Horizon. It'll be fun. Bum, 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 bum. Sent me cats to lift my spirits. Thanks for hanging out with me or watching me struggle. If you have some little avatar ideas for like items or hairdos or whatnot, feel free to send them my way. We'll probably have a stream or 2 where we sit down and just draw ideas for chat to put in to stream avatars. I'm thinking I want to do a Miku costume. I think that'd be really cute. Like a Hatsune Miku costume. That would be fun. But we do other things. Plus other Vtubers. What? I'm gonna see who's online right now. I'm starting to get hungry. It's about the hungry times. Pending's on right now. We'll go say hi to Pending. It's Pending time. I'm spelling things. Raid. When I get this figured out, you'll see it next time because I'll be like, look, I got it working. I will get it working. Well, let's go say hello to Pending. I will see some of y'all tonight on Kyrie's channel. I'll see some of you tomorrow night on my channel. Until then, take it easy. Don't work too hard. And we'll get going. Let's see. Pending's doing Star Rail. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. We got it going. Bye, y'all, over Twitch. See you later. And y'all on YouTube, y'all take it easy. Thanks for hanging out with me.